All right, I think that's everything. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Is anyone?
Quick check on something real quick. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm just closing some extra windows real quick on the side. Also, I need to set something up too real quick. Go here. There we go. Okay, so they got everything set up correctly. Man, it's been a while because I went away this weekend and it's Monday, and I got distracted Saturday, and then Sunday I got lost in Warframe and a bunch of other stuff that I had to do when I got back, and it sucked, and I wanted to stream and I couldn't. And I'm now here. I'm checking everything to make sure everything's working, as it should be. Everything's working on YouTube because, whenever I come back, I'm like, I want to make sure I got everything, like working, which is always good. You always want to check your stuff to make sure it's working. Is that me? Yeah, there's me. There's I. So I apologize. I can't see Twitch at the moment. There we go. No, I can see that. Man, it's weird not streaming for like 4 days straight. That is like, it's... Last time I didn't stream for 4 days straight, I was like insanely sick. Like, I was sick as a dog. You wouldn't believe how sick I was. Oh my god. But, yeah. This is Warframe. I'm doing the Nightwave. There we go. Get that audio. Yeah, Warframe audio dies when I'm not tabbed into it, which is fine. So I have to do these funny quests so I can get... Wait, right here. This is what I'm aiming for. Super cool shoulder pads. Look at that. That's so freaking awesome. I know it doesn't seem as cool, but I really like them and I want them. They don't look as good on the frame I'm using right now, but trust me, they good. They sick. They cool. Do I need another potato? Also, these are potatoes. You put them on frames. It makes them better. Everyone loves potatoes. I like potatoes. You like potatoes. Everybody loves potatoes. Anyways, I'm also just kind of going through, looking at stuff. Maximus Advantage. No. Gorgon. I haven't looked at these yet. Singularity. No. Yup. Alright. I thought maybe there'd be something cool in this Nightwave for, like, to buy with the extra currency. Not really. Nothing's really tickling my fancy in any way, shape, or form. So I'm just going to go back. So we have to do the index. Godzilla, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to see you. We back with Vibe and Grind. I wanted to do Borderlands, but it's one of those things where I'm like, if I play Borderlands today, all I'm going to be thinking about is Warframe. And I have a quest right now to where I have to engage in capitalism and gambling. Some of everybody's favorite things. Gambling and capitalism. How many people did you get? A lot of people. I was roaming the mountains. I was chopping up campers and teenagers. They went off in the woods to commit sin like drugs and lust. And I got him. I got him, Godzilla. Oh, I got him. And I made sure to leave survivors, obviously. But Warframe's one of those games too, to where I'm like, I want to do this more on the channel, Godzilla, because A, crossplay, and viewers can jump in, and there's no viewers that can really like sabotage me. It's actually the opposite. Having viewers that are also into Warframe is amazing. And I've done like some past Warframe streams where I'm like, it's event season or something happens and I'm like, I need this. Did you get any kids? No, of course not. I'm not chopping up children. You don't chop up children in horror movies. Imagine somebody's like, they make a screenplay and it's just like, yep, this is my screenplay of how my pitch for my horror movie. And it's like, yeah. And then they chopped up the children. It's like, you're not getting greenlit, bro. You're never getting greenlit chopping up kids. Also, I got a new Warframe. This is also another reason why I want to play. You know, Warframe was one of those games when like, years ago when there was only like 30 characters and unlocking them, it's like, oh, I can get 30 characters easy. Now it's like there's 50 plus, maybe 60, and it's just like, this is too much. I'm just gonna play what I like. I don't need to unlock everything. I just reinstalled it on my Switch. Ooh, Warframe is one of those games where I'm like, it's always good. It never go bad. Never ever go bad. And the developers care. Like, they play the game. They care. Like, genuinely. I mean, like, they have, like, I think, like, bi-weekly podcasts where the devs just sit there and they're like, yeah, we just talk. And they have a convention called TennoCon. And it's one of those games where I'm like, Warframe is magical. I think it's going to be the first and the last game ever like it. Honest to God. Are you trying to... Dang it. Oh. All right, so big thing. Yo, too bad it's a paperweight. Yo, did you get your Switch bricked? I know people when the Switch 2 gets bricked, and if you make your Switch 2 your home account, it also bricks your account. But if you don't know what I'm doing and how it works, it's called the index. You kill people, you pick up points, you score points, and the mission I'm on right now is basically don't let them score. And I'm playing Spider. So my plan is to web up the ground, make it harder for them to approach the goal or the net or whatever you want to call it, and spawn a bunch of little spider babies. Wait, you punched your Switch? Bro, you don't punch Switch. Switch is friend. Never ever punch Switch. Don't do that. Also, Fireboy, hello. Welcome to the Vibe and Grind, where I'm just gonna be screaming that my teammates don't score. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing this mission and I'm like, I'm supposed to stop them from going into my net. And they just spawn behind me and they just score every time. And I have to go through 3 rounds of stopping them from scoring. The Switch don't switch anymore. You're gonna need to elaborate on the Switch don't switch. Switch. That's in the name. Switch. Switch watch. Yeah, I've been seeing some jank stuff that Nintendo's been doing with Mario Kart, though. It's low-key sad. There was like this thing, I don't know, to where it's like you had to drive between races. And it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, that's cool. You drive between race locations and it was just like one of those things where I'm like, that's really neat and cool. You know, trying to figure out, is this my goal? I think that's my goal. Just gonna, all right, so AoE slows and hits them with toxin damage. So I'm gonna poison them all. Yo, I can't stay long, but I just wanted to say hi. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you so much, Fireboy. I might be here for like 8 hours. May drag some of my friends in to play, or viewers, you know, that also enjoy Warframe. All right, so that's not my net. That's their net. This is my net. You know what I like most? Spider legs. Spider. I love Spider. But no, those controllers get water damage, or the Joy-Cons. The controller may have been blown down. Why would you blow up controller? Don't torture your controllers. You know what I don't get? The people who are like, oh my god, my controller don't last long. It's like, bro, I've seen you play. You're literally holding down the joystick. Like, if you don't hold it down with everything you got, you're going to die. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are just, like, overly aggressive with their controllers, and it's like, it's completely unnecessary, dude. To be holding down your joystick that hard. I wish my teammates would score index points. Come on, teammates, you can do it. I believe in you. I know the moment I look away from this goal, and I have to go through 3 rounds of this to where I have to make sure the other team scores 0. Torture test, bro. Don't torture test your controller. Don't do that. Seeing how many ways you can break your controller besides blunt force trauma. I really do enjoy just watching this Warframe walk with spider legs. Like, this is like so satisfying to watch for me. All right, let's make new spider baby. We web up that area. I got scared. Honestly, I got really quiet and I got really scared that they were about to score. Also, what's cool about the index is that the more money you gamble, the more money you get, obviously. Just like any gambling. This is how a lot of players are like, man, I need like 3 billion kajillion points or monies in Warframe, and this is how they do it. It's the index. I'm gonna expend a little bit more cash to get a little bit more not cash, a little bit more energy just to really lock down this area. I have to make sure I keep looking down this way too, because look, we have this fun little tunnel they can run through. Like it's Call of Duty Zombies. You know, I got windows I gotta watch. Watching them like a hawk. So I'm gonna make one spider baby. So how I make a spider baby too, because I might as well start explaining how my Warframe works, is you hit it with the third ability, and then it's, if they die while they're poisoned, it spawns a spider baby, and I can have a maximum of 10 of them. Which is crazy, because that is so many spider children. All right, another spider child. All right, let's reapply that one, because the one in the middle is the most important. Like the other ones, I'm like, we can kind of forget about the other ones. We just gotta really make sure to lock down the middle. I'm running out of energy a little bit. Running a little low. Really trying to get over here. Yes, my children. Devour them. Suck their organs out their orifices eyes. Orifice? Orifices? Am I... No, I'm still gaining energy. I was gonna say, am I losing energy? I don't think I am. God. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're so good. I know this is like the most boring thing. I'm literally just staring at this thing, but that's what I have to do. I know the moment I look away, it's gonna go bad. Come on. Don't leave me. You can do this. I need one more good round. I need you to just please, game, please don't screw me. I need more spider children. There is not enough spider children, and I need more. And it does not help that they keep doing it. Come on. Quit spawning like that. Oh! Yeah, this is impossible to get 3 rounds of this done. What even is wager targets anyways? Like, I don't know that. Like,
Hello there.
hello there, unkind poison. I'm losing my mind trying to do this quest. I was just talking about my weekends and how people with Joy-Con drift probably torture their Joy-Cons, and you know, other such stuff, and mainly how stupid this mission is. I had it in the bag. All I had to go through was 1 more round, and my randoms bailed on me. And it sucked. And I want to die. And I don't really want to die. I just really just want to do this mission. And it's like one of the stupid hard ones. For no frickin' reason. Also, I wanted to play Borderlands today, Unkind Poison. I really did. But like, God. I got re-addicted to Warframe. It's gonna be short though. I just gotta like get it out of my system. Probably play for like 12 hours a day on stream. You know, lose my mind. Get lost in the Warframe sauce. I'm not sure if you've ever, you know, casually partook of the Warframe. I feel like everyone needs to at least attempt Warframe once in their life. I hope it's okay. I'm just popping in to say hello. I won't be sticking around, sadly. That's okay. I was just trying to get as much talking in while I can. I mean, like, I'm still gonna be non-stop talking. God, just get out of my way. Shoot. I got a capitalism. I got a gamble. Whoops, that's my teammate. Don't shoot thems. I need thems. Where you going? Get webbed. Get out of here. Yo. I tried, it was good, but it was a lot of work. Yeah, Warframe is a lot of work, but it's not so much as you're looking at it as like, oh man, I gotta get like X, Y, and Z done. You just get a Warframe you enjoy, and then you just play. It's not so much about like getting the best stuff in the game, I think. I mean, like, obviously it is about getting the best stuff, you know? But also at the same time, you have to find your own way to enjoy the game. Like, I was one to be like, I gotta level up all these Warframes. I gotta grind for these parts. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta get this stuff. I gotta trade. And it's like, nah, honestly, I'm like, it's just about getting on, doing some waves, killing some enemies, reviewing my build, see what's in, see what's not, find a fun gun, play with the fun gun. Let's see how many times I can explode a Grenier. I like that you can chop them in two, too, if you have gore on. Warframe go hard with gore, I'm gonna be honest. Need a... Alright, I'm getting, like, tethered. But this is one of those games where I'm like, you really don't see a lot of people playing it. And I wish I could find more chill streamers playing Warframe. Because this is one of those games where I'm like, I would watch people play. It's just, they don't often. And I know Warframe gameplay is literally like, oh man, 30-hour survival. And it's just them just sitting in a corner just shooting like it's a Black Ops map. And I'm like, you know what, that's okay. As long as them just chatting is good. You know, if they're like attempting to be entertaining, I'm like, you know what, I like this. Or they're just like on call with their friends or other stuff, such stuff. And I enjoy that. Did I get the night wave done? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait till I get like people on or something to get that one done.
Yeah.
That one is so freaking impossible to do. It's stupid. Alright, pierce and kill 2 or more. Alright, wait. Destroy Necromech Vault Guardian. So visit the Mother and Necrolist on Deimos and select an Isolation Vault bounty. Defeat the Necromech that appears in stage 3. Seems like a lot of work. Not gonna lie, game. Seems like a whole lot of work.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Alright. Let's up the damage. Yeah, I know. The drain's freaking insane now. We can probably go to... Ooh. Yes. Where is it? Equilibrium 7. And then with that increase, so when we activate our spider mode, we get 3.6 times max health. So we triple our health. So we're going to get like 4,000 health, which is what we need. A lot of health. All right, so I think we're good for the moment. And energy spent on abilities is converted to shield, which is what we need to just kind of shield gate, and we should be good. Also, we got spider babies.
Outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Why'd you tell me to just go eat crap and die, Ortis? Why? I like you, Ortis. Why'd you tell me to just basically just go eat crap and die? I didn't know that was even a dialogue he had. That's gotta be like one of those new ones they slipped in there. Or it's been there forever and I just never really, I just kind of tune out Ortis, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so what I need to do, go to Deimos. Go to the Necrolist. I need to... Godzilla, hello! Yo, just because you had a breakdown doesn't mean This has to be like a 9-hour stream. You know that, right? No. It's got to be a 9-hour stream. It's the back stream, you know? I got busy Saturday. You know what's crazy? I actually got back like home Saturday. And it was one of those things, so I'm like, I should stream. And I'm like, you know what? It's probably not healthy to stream. So I'm not going to do it. And then Sunday, I just was like, I got caught up playing Warframe and I got caught up doing other life junk. And I'm like, dang, I gotta do this, you know? You know, when you're like having to work on like essays and junk, it's just like, you gotta lock in, you gotta get this done. And then I'm like, then Monday back to streaming. I thought I could actually get to streaming yesterday. All right, bounties for science. Claim that. Salvage for science. All right, isolation vault tier 3. But yeah. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain. It's just one of those things where I'm like, yesterday I really did want to stream, and Saturday I had a whole party and stuff to go to for graduation, because you know this is around the time of year when like schools end, or like, and then there's like the 2 or 3 week period to where it's like, all right, we're gonna have like a grad party for like little Emily that just finished high school, you know. So I also had a bunch of grad parties to go to this weekend when I got back too from the camping trip. All right, so we got bait station, so I have to defend the bait station. I never know how to really do Deimos. I hate doing Deimos, honestly. This is like one of those contents in Warframe where I'm like, I don't like this content. Honestly, yo, just bribe other people to do it. Or don't. I'd rather do it myself. If you do graduate, then congrats. No, I didn't graduate. Unfortunately. I do want to learn a trade, honestly. I'm like, at some point in my life, I'm like, I would really like to like learn to weld or like do plumbing or something. But it's just like learning a trade is so freaking expensive unless you have like a family member that's just like, yeah, I know how to, you know, auto mechanic. I auto mechanic pretty freaking good too. Because, you know, people need cars, people need toilets, and people need water. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not smart enough to be a doctor. No way. No way, no how, no shape. Absolutely not. If I thought I could get away with it, I would. Also, there's so many, like, freaking stuff that can go wrong well being a doctor that I'm like,
These tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced.
So that just means we gotta kill more stuff, don't it?
Toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Organic material from the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer. They are well adapted to this.
Ah, okay, so I gotta go down into the vault. Okay, down into the murder hole. Play car mechanic sim for 50 hours. That's what I did. I can build an engine from scratch now. Next stream, playing car simulator from, what's it called? I think I have one from like 2018, and I still think it's good. You know, I don't think cars have changed that much since 2018, if I'm being honest. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe they changed how internal combustion worked from 2018. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. That'd be crazy if they did. Holy crap. Imagine being like, yeah, I played Car Mechanic 2018. And it's like, well, dang, guy, guess what? You're out of luck. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah. No good.
We can proceed to the isolation vaults. The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a
All right,
necromancer
kill that
and
fellow.
destroy the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
The Guardian of the Vault.
Yeah, I'm really not good at doing the isolation vaults, which is why I don't do them often in Warframe, because I always get lost. And I always get so hung up on killing all the enemies, because there's so many freaking enemies.
Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno.
Like, constant enemies. So many enemies.
The Necromech remains 82% combat effective. I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled.
I did the mission! Thank God I didn't actually have to shoot him. I just had to be in the mission while we killed him. Oh, wait. Did help with one computer part broke? I go, no, don't blow up. Wait, oh my gosh.
Follow me. I will take you to the safety interlocks.
Spooky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them had.
All right, so okay, we're still doing good. Smash him. Smash or pass on all these fellows in the caves. What do you think? Would you smash? I'd smash. That sounds disgusting, actually, now that I say it. I take it back. Would not smash. Would not smash again. I got to get to the point over here. These guys are so freaking quick. It's not even funny. Where you going? Bro is on a journey. And I'm just gonna let him be on the journey. Well, I mean, bro, I mean the one enemy I shot 2 shots at, and then they ran away. Can I? Yes, I can. I was about to say, can I execute these guys like back to back to back to back and just have infinite energy? And then I remembered, if you don't know, the energy is like the little blue orbs. And every time I execute somebody, there's a 130% chance for blue orbs to drop from enemies getting murdered. And it's one of those things where I'm like, wait, does that mean I could just endlessly use my execute ability? And the answer is yes. I can endlessly execute everybody.
Now we gotta use that code on the door.
Endless execution. Another thing I don't know about the isolation vaults is the code.
A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the fail-safe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess.
Oh, that guy looks cool. What is he wearing, or what does he have? That Dante, Ember, Oryx, and Revenant. Oh, I think it's Revenant. There's a lot of Warframes that I really don't know much about. And what I mean by I don't know much about, it's like I don't quite get like how some of the newer frames work. Like some of the more like primitive frames where it's like that one shoot fire, that one shoot ice. All right, tentacle monster, take me away. Yes! All right. I'm out. I'm free. You know what I gotta do? I keep on looking over and I'm like, dang, I really do gotta just like ban this one stupid chatbot. Give me a sec. Okay. So that's taken care of. Wait. There we go. That readjusted. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, am I already flying at full tilt? I ran past the, there we go. I'm just slow, and I apologize to these guys. These guys are like, I think they just been on Deimos for too long, and they just know. They're just like zip, 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 zip. They just there. You know what I mean? There's some content in Warframe where everyone's like, they're either on top of it, like to the extreme, or they're like, I kinda know. I don't really do enough. There's too much content in this game, which is a good thing. Honestly, I was watching some people like talk about Warframe. They're like, yeah, this is what I like about Warframe. This is like the stuff I like about the community and this stuff. And it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, people say there's too much in Warframe, and it's one of those things where I'm like, yo, there's now too much content, which I see it and I feel it.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
Ooh, 30 murder, 30 Eximus. I like that. That's easy. That's manageable. What do I get next? I get a shotgun rivet next. Okay.
That's all from me.
So I now have to murder, or not murder. It's I have to kill 500 enemies, and then I also have to, I don't want to say kill, but defeat a lot more enemies. All right, so we have a sabotage, an interception, and a showdown. I'm trying to like plot my path of carnage through Warframe, because this is also part of Warframe to where it's like you're just kind of managing menus, and that's okay. Just like any game, there's the big fun combat battle time to where you're going through oceans of blood, and then there's just like logistic stuff to where it's like, oh man, I need to like replenish on ammo, I need lead, I need gunpowder, I need to revisit this build real quick. Where's the builds at? Timers, resource routes, you know. figuring out what's the best spot to farm for XP or items. Also, I'm trying to kill as many birds with as many stones as possible, too. Really got maximized that bird to stone ratio.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here?
I do believe the... Yeah, I'm going to do this. So, I'm going to do this wave defense. Hopefully, I'll get more parts for a Warframe. If not, that's okay, too. I do want to try and capitalize on my Warframe strength, which is, like, occupying an area with spider babies and webs. All right, let's go into super leg. I am leg.
Albania, cover your ears. I will protect you from this sonic onslaught.
Did I? No, my web didn't go off. All right, let's make new web.
I already told him we don't have any room in this band for hack wannabes.
All right, murder, 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 murder. You know, I've been seeing a lot of videos about people being like, oh yeah, for new Warframe Spider Mommy, yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the first ability. I'm like, honestly, the first ability being a 50% enemy threshold to like insta kill them and then also make them drop energy and health orbs is kind of the best thing in her kit, honest to God. Kind of stupid good.
Send in a scream.
And also having an ability that just multiplies your health pool too, to a stupid degree. All right, let's hit people with the infectious shot so when they die, I get more spider babies. Everyone loves babies, you know? I don't like babies. I take that back. Babies disgust me. I look at them and I'm like, that is a flesh slug. I don't get it. You know, whenever people look at babies, they're like, oh, isn't it adorable? Don't you just love them? And I'm looking at them, I'm like, no. And they're like, you want to hold the child? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And they're like, why don't you want to hold the child? Do you not like my child or something? And it's just like, no, I don't dislike your child. I just hate the fact that if I hold it, its brains could get scrambled and then I'll be blamed for it. And I don't want to be blamed for that. I don't, you know, there's like this inherent fear of whenever you hold somebody's kid and it's like, I don't want to get blamed for if bad things happen. Which I feel like is a very normal thing.
Flare, you flaunted your rot, and your bandmates paid the price. Now you'll get your new friends killed too. How noble.
Gosh, honestly, 10099, this is what this area is called anyways. It's such an amazing freaking addition to this game. It's stupid. It's stupid how good this is. Got no business being this good. And then look at this. I can just go up here real quick. Locate enemy. Pounce on enemy. Go back up. This area is just like made for Aroxia. It is too convenient.
First soldier to bring me that guitar gets a week of leave.
All right, I need to get spider babies spawned. We at maximum child right now. And spider babies, you know, you don't need to be scared of squishing spider babies because there's like 20,000 of them. Unlike human baby, you get one, and if you do something bad or something bad happens, obviously I don't know who would do bad thing to baby. That's stupid. They should be shot. Anyways, yeah, moral of the story is spider babies expendable. The expendable babies. That's my favorite part of that baby. How expendable it is. All right, make more web.
Enough of this. Ready? A screamer. Ready or not, here I come.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. None shall approach my target. You know, I really wish there was a Warframe that set up turrets. I mean, like, there is Warframes that do have turrets, but they last for, like, 5 seconds. It's, like, a laughably small amount of time. For, like, an exorbitant amount of energy it would cost to maintain turret. And it's not even, like, so much it's like, oh, yeah, it's just, like, slowly draining your energy. It's like, no. You have to sit there and watch it, and then recast it, and then recast it again. And then recast again. And then there's minions to where people are like, oh, you can just use the minions. And it's like, I don't like using the minions. Minion AI, not always the best. Not always the best AI.
You.
Gosh, minion AI. I wish you better AI. Honest to God. You ever play games with a minion or like the companion AI is like dumb as a brick to where a brick would be better? Because a brick would at least sit there and you know it's a brick and it just sit there just being a brick. Versus the companion AI that runs in the opposite direction of you. Oh. You know, I think my favorite part of Warframe isn't so much playing Warframe. I think it's watching videos and playing Warframe at the same time.
Welcome.
Playing Warframe, and watching videos at the same time is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of the top, or not the top, the best thing. Oh, what's that? Squad versus squad? No. Assassinations, Rue Manor. Oh. Yeah, I kind of want to just like do a defense or something. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to just like hunker down and just get like the next like 200 kills. Easy. Just gotta find a mission worth doing. Oh.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick.
I think I want to go to Deimos. I want to go to the Sanctuary. Also, another reason I didn't stream yesterday is I have all these like sores all over my hands. I mean, like they're like bug bites. Either they're sores or bug bites. I'm not sure which one. Because I'm like, mosquito bites. I'm like, I know what a mosquito bite looks like, but it's weird. They're like on the palms of my hands, and I'm like, how? Just like, how? I'm not sure if you ever got like bug bites. It's just like, how in the hell did I get these bug bites? Like, this don't make sense. Hmm.
Very kind. I find it helpful to have work to focus upon. Let us begin.
In the walls.
We are under attack, and you are our first line of defense. The Murmur are targeting our sensory emplacements. Fight hard. The loss of even one.
I'm trying to think if I want to adjust my Warframe strip. But honestly, I like the vats of goo for my spider. I think it looks good. Like, honestly, like, I see a lot of people like accessorizing her, and honestly, I think the vats or the vials is the best. Like, hands down. Like, I don't think I've seen anything I like better than like the stuff they made her to have. All right, so let's activate spider mode. I put down a basic AoE.
Destroy the oracle. Beneath the bone, the eardrum is fragile. All too easy to rupture.
Okay, so we got spider, more spider.
I'm confident you can handle the Murmur by yourself, but if you need a spot of backup, gather the Warframe glyphs and the lab can do some of the work of defending itself.
I don't know, I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm racking them pretty well at the moment. I'm giving them a good thrashing. Alright. Murder you. Get more spider babies. Man, I really am just running at like peak efficiency right now for just taking out these guys in super quick succession. I think I also get a power boost when I'm latched onto the wall for gun damage. Let's see if I get... Oh, yes, I do get bonus health when my energy increases or my power strength increases. My bad. Honestly, I don't think I can do anything to improve this build anymore. Besides, invest more into it. You know, just like by invest more, I mean like not just budget, but just really, really, really just... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Double oh no. That's not fair. I was doing really good, and then you just screw me like that? Was there any warning? Was I just being dumb, and I'm like, wow. I just got lost in...
To the bloody circus.
I can't believe I did that. Genuinely.
It's that time again, dreamers. Coming up next.
What do you think?
All right, so I need like another 20,000 standing.
Thank you very much.
Nope. I don't know what I just clicked on, but no. No fish. No. I want to pick. So what did I click on before? Exterminate? Okay, I kind of do want to do that.
Very kind. I find it helpful to have work to focus upon. Let us begin.
Those voices in the walls?
Elhead Bussa. That is a weird name. That's not even something I should be shooting. All right, activate my spider legs. All right, I just need to not get murdered and just kind of keep my energy up, and we should be good. I know that's like an obvious thing. Like, obviously you want to keep your energy up, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I just have to make sure I don't spam my abilities, because if I start spamming, I'm gonna lose the nice little rhythm I have, so it's very important not to spam. Alright. Murder you. Murder you. Smash, 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 smash. Execute. Execute. God, I love having just a murder button. What's up with you? You just like shaking? There's a lot of guys here. Why are there so many guys here? That
More fun than checking Mr. Tech for fleas. And to be clear, I really enjoy doing that.
I can't believe that I turned that corner and it was just carnage. Just straight carnage. Also, I just had the best hot chocolate of my life. What kind? Do you use milk or water? Because I know some people use milk, and I was like, and I've always used water. And a lot of people are like, you use water? That's disgusting. I'm like, I feel like it could go either way. Honestly. And I tried it with milk, and I'm like, I like the water better. And also, some people also make it with like actual chocolate versus like the mix. And I'm like, I kind of like the mix more. To milk. I feel like milk is the right answer, and then there's the psychos like me that use water. All right, I'm just gonna set up some webbed areas. Where are you going, Stalker? You can't get away from me. I'm just gonna blast you with like a gajillion elements. How many stacks of toxin can I put on you till you eventually just go? It doesn't matter. I'm out of here. I make milk with actual chocolate. See, that is like, I think, literally the best hot chocolate any human can actually literally make. Is the one with literal chocolate in it. It's you don't get any better than that. I don't think it does, unless someone's like, man, I squeezed it straight out of the tree, and I'm like, there's a tree, and it's like, yeah, bro, have you not heard about the tree, the hot chocolate tree?
I'm afraid.
You get the beans out of it and you just crush it. That's how I feel like on a daily basis. Someone just tells me something, and it's like, yeah, dude, it's super obvious. And it's like, no, it's not. That was not an obvious thing that people do. All right, so I need to.
Well,
What am I doing for my missions?
Welcome. Later.
what do you think?
All right, bounties. I'm in Steel Path.
Thank you.
Survival.
I am grateful for the distraction. begin?
But things I was talking about, oh yeah, just people telling you stuff that's like, it's so obvious to them, and they tell you, and it's like, yeah, did you not do that thing? And it's just like, I didn't know that was an option, honest to God. So much of my life is I didn't know things were options until they were options.
Our foes have compromised the habitation systems. How predictable. Stand by for life support.
All right, that. Get my spider legs out. Yo, I think you need therapy. No, I'm good. This is America, land of the mentally ill and repressed. Super repressed, actually. I'm not sure if you ever see the clip, but it's like an Adventure Time clip to where Finn's like, oh, you mean the vault where I put all the bad stuff that really messed me up? And Jake's like, bro, don't do that. And he's like, kaplunk. And he's like, you just did it again in front of me. And he's like, yeah, that where the bad junk go. That's just America. Gosh, I really wish I could just play that clip on the stream and just be like, yeah, this is what I was talking about. I hate copyright stuff so much. I never said I was correct. I just say I'd do it. And I don't put water in it. It's made of water. Like, that's the liquid of choice. What's that big guy? I mean, like, he's dead now, but like, that was weird. He was, I don't remember seeing those guys before. Is that a necromech? Not anymore. I'm just gonna smash it. Let me smash. I think that necromech was trying to get out of the wall, but he got caught up in the webs and he just kind of died. That one's dead. Is there any more of those guys that I need to murder? Well, it wanted to come out, obviously, so I let it out. It'll die eventually if I keep shooting at it, right? Right. We're just gonna keep firing till death occurs.
Not safe. It's still out there. You have to kill all of it.
Nope, I got it. I think I used the 50% execute, and I think I jumped past its health gate. I really think I literally just overrided the health gate. All right, let me pick that up. All right, so what other things do... Wait, where are we at? We at 420 for our time. You know what movie I feel like I want to see, but at the same time I don't want to see it because I feel like it just won't live up to it, is the new How to Train Your Dragon, the live action one. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Honest to God. Part of me is like, it's going to be amazing. Another part of me is like, it can't live up to the animated one. It really can't.
They are so distracted by your attack that I am able to siphon valuables from Murmur strongholds. They will never see this fish coming.
Yo, are you just going to their bank account and draining it, bro? Bro, I didn't know goldfish could do that. It's crazy. Wait. I feel like this is some type of, like, tax fraud. Can goldfish commit tax fraud, and can they be punished for it? Like, would the IRS show up and be like, nah, you gotta go. You go into straight down the toilet. No, I deactivated my ability, and now it's not reactivating. There we go. All right, right now with mold augment maxed out, which is like every time I get a kill, I get a little extra ability strength, which is huge, by the way. Trying to figure out some of the logistics of this Warframe still, because I only unlocked it yesterday, so there's still some subtle nuances I'm still trying to pick up on. Like how much the health does scale when I activate walker mode or spider leg mode. And so part of me is like, do I get the bonus for... Because there's some stuff to where it's like you get bonuses depending on how big your health bar is. And I'm like, how big of a bonus can I get with the big health bar? And does the health bar need to be there when I do it? Or can I like uncast, have 2000 and then recast and then have that boosted strength and then recast again to, you know, apply an even bigger buff? If that made sense. It may not have made sense at all. It could just sound like a bunch of gibberish, which I feel like it did, honest to God. Ooh, look at all these fellows wanting to die. Yo, I'm spider maxing, bro. I'm min maxing my spitters. Go, my scuttlers. Fetch me their souls. I really like saying that. I wanna put down scuttlers on my tax forms as dependents, so I can get a big fat tax break. The IRS won't know. The IRS has no domain in space, or do they? I know they probably jump dimensions, but I don't think they go to space. Unless if it's like a spacefaring world, then in which case they do go to space. But then again, IRS is scary, honestly. Ooh, I got precision intensify. I've been seeing some people run precision intensify. It'd be wacky. If you don't know, Precision Intensify increases ability strength, but by 90%, but only for your 4th ability. So it's one of those don't really make a lot of sense. I'm just gonna scuttle along, scuttle along, scuttle along. You know what game I miss playing, and I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to it because it's just old, is Diablo 3. I miss Diablo 3. Diablo 3 was so awesome. And their endgame system was awesome, but it was one of those things where I'm like, I can't justify playing Diablo 3 for 100 hours anymore. It's just one of those things where I'm like, it's old. I'm not really like, I don't say like competing with anyone or like anything besides myself. And finding players on Diablo 3 is just kind of hard. Can I, if I can't execute you, I'm just gonna shoot you till death. Shoot till death. I don't know how, but I got 11 spider babies when the max is 10. Really want to know why spider baby don't spider baby, or why I got extra baby. I mean, I'm not gonna question why I got extra baby, but at the same time I want to know why I got extra baby. I just realized I could have probably left at any time I wanted. I just got so lost in the murder sauce and in questioning why I have an extra child. I'm just realizing I haven't ran out of energy a long while. Which I'm not really too questioning too hard, because I'm like, infinite energy is kind of hot. Not infinite energy, infinite ammo. Because I'm firing a lot. Like, look at this fire rate. This is stupid. And this is a shotgun too. I mean, like, it's an automatic shotgun, but it's still a shotgun. I got like, I don't know, like 30 a clip or something. How much is it? 40 a clip. Was close. Or a magazine? Yeah, it's a magazine. 40 a magazine. We went over the very important distinction between a magazine and a clip the other day. I gotta... Ooh, wait. What is up with you? Nope.
Preparing your necromech. Waiting for you to unlock the transit path.
I'm not doing that.
I'm afraid the necromech will have to wait.
Alright, let's shoot you in the face. If I keep shooting this thing repeatedly in the face, it'll... Yup, there we go. It's one of those things where I'm like, death will occur at a certain point. Don't you hate those boss fights where it's like, it's not a hard boss fight, but it's a boss fight that's going to take you like 30 minutes because you just have to whittle down their health? Because at some point you messed up and it's like, well, dang. I got to do this the hard way now.
I do not think the murmur will wish this to you.
Oh, whoops. I have to hit the black ones. I'm hitting the red ones because I'm like, yo, I'm so great. The red ones are where it's at. This is hard, actually.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience.
Oh my god, that is... That was a... fight. I don't know whose necromech that is, but that is indeed a large mech. Mine looks so basic. The other guys have like cool stuff. I want cool stuff. Should have invested more time in my necromech, honest to God. I'm gonna run out of time on my super sick buff if I dilly-dally for too long. Yup, I dilly-dallied for too long. I just realized, is one of my... No, his name is Big Fatty. I didn't realize his name was Big Fatty till now. What a great name. I really gotta utilize the wall latching more with this Warframe, because I feel like the best thing to do with her is literally just keep latching onto walls. Oh, gotta reload. Ah, dang it. How did we fail that? No, I don't care.
The steady blade in certain hands extracts a tithe of blood and pain.
I hate that I failed that. And I don't get how I failed that.
You know
Besides the guy DC'd. But I mean, like, we didn't suffocate. We all didn't die.
Might you care to work on
I don't know if there was another objective.
together? I mean,
But I think I've gotten everything I wanted to get in Warframe for now. So I do believe I may stop this and just switch over to Borderlands. You know, I'm going to get food first, though. I need food bad. But for now, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry that I had to, you know, go on vacation and take break, but I'm back. We back to doing dailies. Well, daily streams, obviously. And I am going to go laugh like a maniac and murder some psychos in Borderlands 2 shortly. Just give me some time. I gotta eat some food and then it's killing time. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in a little bit. Maybe, hopefully. I'm not even sure if anyone's even watching this, because Warframe's not the most popular game in the world, and that's okay. Like, I don't think there's anyone watching. Yeah, no one's watching, and that's okay. But thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye, and I hope to see you all soon. Ooh, that was weird. All right.